Hi guys, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please consider to subscribe, and if you are my returning subscriber, karibu sana, and thank you so much for your support. And like I always say, your support means the world to me. So guys, work with me here. I was going for an interview, and the interview was at KBC. The theme was breaking HIV stigma, or rather breaking stigma surrounding HIV. And so on this video, as we go on, I will not explain everything that was happening, but I would rather discuss stigma and what is stigma. Most people say that the reason they do not take medication is because they're afraid that they'll be stigmatized. And I want to give a very good example with what happened when COVID came, and you saw kila mtu was ukisikia tu mtu mwenye akona COVID, we were against them, we were treating them in a very different way. So stigma refers to the point where you treat someone different because of something or because they're going through something. So when it comes to HIV stigma, that is one of the things, and I keep saying that HIV, or rather stigma, is what kills. HIV does not kill. Once you stigmatize someone who is living with HIV, or someone who is at the risk of contracting the virus, you're not helping us end AIDS, you're not helping us stop new infections, you're not helping us end GBV, you're not equally helping us end early teenage pregnancies, but you are rather fueling the epidemic, you see. So guys, when we talk about stigma, some of the things that you do, maybe you do them na hujui unafanya. Some of these things that you do that are stigmatizing to the community or to the other people is you learn someone is HIV positive, you start treating them different, you start making them feel like they do not belong. And I've seen instances where someone comes in confidence and tells you about their status, but you decide, you know what, I'm the one who's going to tell this and this and this, and then this person will end up not taking medication because they're afraid. That is one of the leading cause that is making people not adhere to medication. And the reason, people give reasons that I'm afraid that when someone says that I'm taking medication, they will feel that they're not comfortable, they will start asking me questions, they will treat me different. And a lot of stigma comes from the fact that people feel that HIV is just about promiscuity. I don't know why we always think about that. We think that anyone who is HIV positive was promiscuous, was and all that. But we want to pass the information that there's so many ways of transmission. It doesn't have to be sexual, you know. There are so many ways of transmission, and the reason however someone got infected does not determine anything, guys. Let's stop with that, you know, that people who are born with HIV are a little bit better. There's no one who is better. The fact that I have HIV for all my life and the fact that someone else got infected yesterday does not make any difference. We are all going to take drugs. And the other factor is that people assume that once you're infected, you're going to die. And guys, people are dying every other day. Okay, does this mean that everyone who is dying today is dying because they are positive? No way. So let's stop with all that stigmatization, because once you stigmatize someone who is living with HIV, you're putting all the barriers and you're making them feel that they do not belong. You're making them feel that they're worthless, you see. And another thing that I would like to pass along, you're either infected or affected. Yes, I've seen so many negative comments when I posted about the World AIDS Day, and you'll find people making some weird comments, and I'm like, guys, in 2024, you still want to make some very, very weird comments. And it makes me feel that there's a lot that has been done with regards to sensitization, with awareness, but we still have a lot more that we need to do with regards to creating awareness with regards to HIV. And I won't discredit the fact that we are far comparing to how we were kitambo, and that is quite a journey. And I believe that as we move forward, we'll continue demystifying the right information, because the information is there, but the correct information is not there. We have people who still believe that if you share a cup with me, or a spoon or a plate, that they're going to be infected. There's still people who feel that if you touch me, you wear my clothes, you do what, they're still going to be infected. Yes, I know you're surprised, but that's it. There's still people who feel that if they get an instance with someone who is they're living in the same room or rather under the same roof, they'll get infected. You find them giving them their own basin. You guys ask me questions, even I'm left wondering. Guys, we have books, we have the internet, we have access. Please, let's learn. This information is not just for you, and this information is not just for us who are living positively. This information is for you to help even the other person. It can be your neighbor, it can be your friend, it can be, you know, your relative. And information is power. Information is power. That is one thing that I've come to realize. I've met so many people who have very negative attitude towards HIV, not rather even people. And once I talked to them, once I make them understand, these people change. They change what they think, they change how they feel, and you find them treating people who are living positively in a better way, in a correct way. But you find we are still stuck in that knowledge that we had when growing up. You know, when we were in school, we used to get those scary, I don't know what about you, can tell me in the comments, but we used to get very scary images. Tulikuwa tunaletewa those videos, yeah? I don't know how. The ones that we used to pay 5 bob and 10 bob, I think. Because in our school, we used to get them. And oh my God. And I look back and I laugh that I used to be so scared. I said, oh God, how can you get such a this? Oh God, right now, I keep making that joke that I wanted to be a doctor, but apparently I am a patient. Jesus. No, just for laughs, you know. But what I'm trying to pass around is that some of these things that we were told when growing up are the ones that are holding us up to this point. But we want to know, and I want you to understand that science continues to advance every other day. 5 years or rather 10 years ago, we were not talking about used to you, undetectable equals to untransmittable. We didn't have that conversation, but look at us here. We're having the conversation. You know, if you take your drugs well, if you suppress your drugs and your viral load is low, you cannot transmit to anyone, even when you're having sex with unprotected sex, to be precise with them. 5 years ago, we could not pass that information, you know, and not even 5, maybe 10 years ago, you could not understand that. But now we are getting to science that is continuing to advance. We are in the process of even getting injectables, where you get an injection and the drug pill and all that. The pill burden will go away. So as we continue passing all this information, let's remember that things keep changing. Science continues to advance, and if you do not keep yourself up to date, you remain tied uko 90s, when our moms, our parents succumbed to the stigma, succumbed to what the society felt, succumbed to self-stigma. And the self-stigma is where the person, me as a Cleopatra, as a young woman living with HIV, feel that I do not deserve anything. I do not deserve. I mean, I am just a walking dead, and it comes from me. And most people who are suffering from non-acceptance are doing that because they are they have self-stigma, and they're stigmatizing themselves. And remember, if you stigmatize yourself, do not expect that the community or the society or other people will feel you, or they will understand you, or they will treat you any better if you're not treating yourself better. So guys, it's good to learn that, and I agree that acceptance does not come very easy. It's not an easy. I've not taken 1 year or 2 years to accept myself. So I feel okay, and I understand anyone who tells me that they're struggling with acceptance, and the fact that you're not accepting, that means you have the stigma and you'll not adhere to medication. It's not a thing. It's not a one-day thing that you'll wake up and decide that this is it. It takes time. It might take 10 years. It doesn't have to happen today, tomorrow, or even the day after tomorrow, but you have to keep training yourself, knowing that it has happened. This has happened. There's nothing that you can do to change or rewind whatever has happened. And the best that you can do is to accept, agree, and live your life to the fullest. So guys, let's all agree that stigma should come to an end. I am here, and this channel is about breaking HIV stigma, and I'm glad that this interview resonated around that. And I feel that it's my duty, and I enjoy being the messenger of God with regards to breaking HIV stigma, creating awareness, and we're here to stop new infections. We're here to stop RH teenage pregnancies. We're here to stop GBV, and we cannot do that without you, or without the other person. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. And please guys, remember to subscribe. Please don't watch this without subscribing. By subscribing is how you'll be supporting me, and you will be part of this important conversation. Bye, and I love you.